Good afternoon, ED 6313. I wanted to create a short video to talk to you a little bit about Module 2. As you know, I will be traveling these next 2 weeks, so I'll try to create a short video to help walk you through these assignments. This course is very fast-paced as we're condensing a lot of information in an 8-week period. I have reviewed all of your Module 1 assignments that were turned in prior to this afternoon and provided feedback. Please take some time to look at that feedback before moving on to Module 2. Okay, when we get into Module 2, we are going to begin by thinking about our online presence. So you're going to take some time to think about your online presence, your social media presence, your leadership in the lens of a literacy leader. So I know some of you are post-bac students seeking a certification and you are not in a classroom yet. That is fine. I still want you to think about how you will be presenting yourself as an educator. So the first thing you're going to do this week is you're going to participate in the online reputation discussion post. Remember, you need to provide a thoughtful response in your first reply. I like for those to be copied and pasted from Word into the discussion tool. After you have published that discussion post, you're going to reply to at least 2 peers. Those discussions need to go into more detail than just good job or I like what you posted. You need to learn as a graduate student and as a leader in the field of education to model in-depth peer reviews so that other teachers can learn how to do that from you. So I like to see a lot of higher level questions, a lot of experiences, resources shared in the discussion post. So provide a thoughtful peer review, and you'll do that to at least 2 peers. The second assignment is you're going to work on your reading specialist purpose assignment. In this assignment, there is a rubric that I thought that I had on there. If I don't have it, I'll post it a little bit later. So the reading specialist purpose assignment, you're going to create an image that conveys your purpose as a literacy leader. So again, some of you are not in the teaching field, and that is fine, but you still want to think about this as from a literacy perspective. So if your ultimate goal is just to get into the classroom, think about how you will be a leader in the classroom from a literacy perspective. If you are in the classroom and you're looking to just complete your master's degree and you want to be maybe an instructional coach or a literacy coach, how does that look for in your near future? So what are your short-term goals? I like to use a tool called Canva to create images. And the one reason that I like to use Canva is there is a search tool. One, it's free, so that's always great. But 2, there's a search tool that allows you to search images. So you can search literacy, for example, and you can use these images legally, so they follow fair use guidelines. So this is a very simple tool to use. Some of these images are free. Some of them, they charge like $1 for you to reuse the image. But after you create your graphic, you can download this as a JPEG or as an image file that you could then place on your blog. So I just want to share that with you. What your ultimate goal is to eventually this next week produce a blog. So if you haven't taken a reading course yet this semester with me, you have not created probably a Sul Ross blog. There is a video that I posted in Module 1 that goes over how to log in to your Sul Ross WordPress blog account. So if you didn't watch the video, go back to Module 1 and look at that and learn how to log into your WordPress account with Sul Ross. You don't have to use WordPress. I have some students that are using other tools such as Blogger or Wix. There are other blog tools that you can use, but I do want each of you to create a professional blog. If I have you in another course, you've probably already started your professional blog. You're just going to continue adding new posts that relate to this course, reading across the content areas. So you'll just have multiple posts. But you may want to take this opportunity to improve the look of your blog. So you can do that as well. And I would encourage you to think about that. Your first blog post for this course in Module 2 will be due next week, and you're going to just write a simple bio poem. So you'll come up with a blog title. So my title might be Dr. Miller's Bio Poem. So you'll come up with a title, and then you'll have your bio poem, and if you want to add your reading specialist purpose image, you can do that there. You don't have to, but I think images and media add a lot of visuals to your communication, and that really improves literacy. So you might consider doing that. The last piece of this module is learning how to share your portfolio and a personal statement. So if you are new to the Reading Specialist program or you haven't taken any graduate reading courses with me, you need to know that we use the Blackboard Portfolio tool in all of our reading courses. So to learn how to access the tool, under course content, you'll see portfolios, portfolio instructions. Here, you will find how to log in to your Blackboard portfolio and to set it up and share it with me. You will share your portfolio with me twice this semester. Once in Module 2 and again later on in the semester. Every Reading Specialist course you take between now and your practicum, you will upload artifacts or evidence showing how you are meeting your goals and objectives that you worked on this last module. So some of you need to work on those objectives, and some of you might have received a comment from me talking about evidence. Remember, your goals are broad statements, but objectives, just like with any student objective, must be a measurable statement. And in order for something to be measurable, you have to have evidence. So even with your student learning objectives that you write with your lesson plans, you have these measurable statements, and that is your evidence. So one of the evidences that you're going to upload for this class is your purpose statement. So if you need to go back and work on those goals and objectives, I invite you to do so, and I would be happy to talk to you about those, and you can email them to me. I will work on changing your grade. I usually do that at the end of the semester when people update an existing or an older assignment that they've already turned in, but I will be happy to do that with you. Okay, so the Blackboard Portfolio, that is something that you will share with me next week, next Monday. And I wanted to show you an example of one that always has helped me in the past. So I'm going to pull one up here. Okay. This is one of our Reading Specialist students who has finished the program last spring, and I wanted to share what the final portfolio will look like. So this might help you. What the portfolio tool does, it allows you to upload evidence as you go through your graduate program. So at the end, you'll have a portfolio that's got all of your artifacts, all of your documents that you've turned in throughout your coursework. Because next semester, you'll come back to Sul-Ross, if you're not graduating, and you're going to log into your Blackboard, and you may not have access to your courses, so you can't pull those old documents and files out of a prior course. So you upload it to your Blackboard tool so that you have it and you can collect these artifacts throughout your coursework. So the first thing you'll see is a cover sheet. You're going to have a cover page, and these are just Word documents. I have a physical binder that I put my, I use professionally. And so as you see, this is my cover page. This is one of our old RX students, Jill. She had a cover page, and that's just a Word document that you can print out and actually put in a physical binder. Then she had her table of contents and an introduction. That's the introduction form that you turned in last week. Now, I did provide feedback. Even though that wasn't a graded grade, you didn't get any points, that is something that you can upload to this file. The reflective statement, this is what we're working on for this class. So you'll have your personal statement, okay? The personal statement is something that you will be working on for your course. So I want to see this uploaded in your Blackboard portfolio that you share with me on Monday. Along with, there's a philosophy of education here, a vision for reading, a vision for learning, and a vision for personal and professional growth. This is how she presented herself, okay? So for your assignment for this course, it's only mandated that you have your personal statement. But if you want to add your philosophy of education and your vision, you most certainly can do that. Notice that she has her resume here, and then she has all of the Reading Specialist standards. So for all of her coursework, she went up and she uploaded documents from all of her courses into the standard that she felt that that artifact aligned with. And those standards you can find in your syllabus. I post them with the syllabus intentionally so that you remember throughout our coursework how what you're doing connects to the standards and competencies associated towards becoming a reading specialist. The accolades, references, and professional resources. You don't have to have all of this for this course. I'm just showing you the end result. For the purposes of this assignment, you need to set one of these up if you haven't already. You need to update your personal statement for this course and set this up, and then you're going to share it with me. The rest of this you don't have to have unless you're in another class or you've had other courses and you want to just continue adding to it. So you will share your Blackboard portfolio with me. So that is the last piece of Module 2. Okay, and then of course you have your textbook reading. You're going to read chapter 3 through 9 in your textbook as well as this week. Please let me know if I can help you in any way. I look forward to having you in class and seeing your discussion post and your blog this next week. Have a great day.